Hey Taurus, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is your general reading for the first half of November. Please keep that in mind, okay, with general readings. They're only meant for some, maybe not for everybody. There is some energy there about the need to let go and pursue, moving on in life, walking away from something and on to bigger and better things. Three of Wands, Eight of Cups. Thank you so much, Taurus, for all of your likes, your shares, your comments, your contributions. I appreciate that, the support. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can contact me below. In the description box is where you'll find my email address to get in touch, okay? Okay, Taurus, let's see what's happening first half of November. It'll be interesting to see if those cards come out, but that just felt coinciding that maybe the sooner you let go or the sooner you walk away from something, the closer you can be towards maybe what you have your eyes set on or what life path is meant for you. There's something about that maybe. Yeah, the Empress. Just stepping into a position within yourself that you feel in your highest, the highest good for you, your spiritual path, your healing, the Lovers, the Empress. So there is, if it's within a connection here or partnership, whether that's romantic or not, I feel like it's probably a little closer than, say, a colleague at work. But there's something here about really getting very intimate with the conversation, really going in deep, really speaking the truth, coming from a place of your loving self, your emotional self. Okay, we're not talking surface talk here. We're talking very deep connection with a person, with your current partnership or something of that nature. There's something very healing about this connection that you have. And I feel like the two of you, or at least you, Taurus, you could be dealing with a Gemini here with the Lovers. You want to know more. You want to know how you can be involved or how you can show up for this person, vice versa. You could be talking about kids with that Empress and the Page of Swords. You could be having a conversation around your kids or around having kids. Interesting. Okay, this is interesting because it makes me feel as though the prelude to this that I just spoke of was because potentially the communication was a little bit blocked. That maybe somebody was, resisting the other person, potentially pushing them away from getting too close, sort of feeling a little bit overwhelmed, which made somebody maybe push a little further, I think this has all come to the surface in a sense. Let me see here. Something is showing up with a bit of, I need to slow down because you're facing a form of exhaustion or you need to rest. King of Swords. Again, King of Swords is very effective at detaching and keeping his emotions at bay here. There's a decision around something that... What is this involving? Again, another Page of Cups. Yeah, see? This is somebody that was trying to come in with their emotions or somebody trying to express how they felt. And I feel like somebody was just trying to maybe not go there, but I feel like that's kind of it's had its space and time. It's time now, Taurus, to be able to expand, to be able to express, to be able to go deeper, to be able to understand one another. So there's something about this, I think, because I feel like somebody is, it's just a bit of a resistance pushback or feeling like I'm not available. I'm not available to really talk about that emotional situation. I want to ask about this Empress with the Lovers. Let me just dive into that for a sec. What's the Empress energy here for Taurus? The Judgment. Okay, again, decisions, conversations, this thing that you kind of know who you are, or you know what you want. I think that's what this is boiling down to, is that knowing what you want, what your worth is. It's like, I'll speak for myself. Tell me about the Lovers. What's the Lovers for Taurus? The Three of Cups. Again, emotion, Three of Cups. Celebrating this relationship where it feels like the two of you can be free, where you can be expressive, where you can enjoy things, where you can... There was something about an important conversation. There was something here that's sort of cracking the code, or saying, look, this is a decision, or this is a conversation, this is something that I feel, in order for us to get back into this place, or to enjoy the moment, or to celebrate this relationship, we need to have a little bit more depth, or we need to do a little bit of healing, or figure out where these blocks were. There could have been a decision there. I mean, there could have been something around if somebody was ready. So this could have been around like just confirming or making sure there's no other distractions of, other parties, other people. I feel like this brings you together, Taurus. Ultimately, whatever was slowing your relationship down, whatever was needing to come to the surface, or needing to get it into it brings you guys closer together. There's like an understanding here with the Judgment card. There's a clarity, there's a closure to like whatever. It's like you're stepping up into a different phase. Okay, we'll leave that there. Anything else for Taurus? Anything else for Taurus? What's the Strength card? The Chariot. Leo and Cancer. What's this about? Six of Pentacles. So I don't know if you guys can hear that. My washing machine alarm just went off. Woof. There's a lot of majors here. There you are, Taurus, the Hierophant. This feels to me that it could be, I think that's one little topic there. This could be correlated or not. It could be correlated, but you're in this position here, Taurus, where you're saying like, you're not going to stick around for anything or anyone that's not contributing to your again, the Empress was your first card, the Judgment, the Lovers. This is correlated. And I feel like there's something here that's saying like, if someone here, whether that's friend, whoever this is, whatever this is in your life, you're willing to move on from something very quickly if you feel like it's not something you can participate in, or that you can be given or shared from the receiving, like a reciprocation. There's something that is showing you, I feel like there's something that's showing you a sense of opportunity or offering or generosity, and it's requiring you to keep moving forward. It's requiring you to move on, to stay strong on this path that's saying, like, stay committed to your path, stay committed to maybe your person, keep moving forward, but that is requiring you, and you are acquiring more strength. You are gaining more strength. Don't be afraid to ask for support to help you strengthen in life where you need. Don't be afraid to ask for assistance, some guidance, some support, to be shown something. What's the overall, what's this 6 here? 6 of Pentacles about what? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there it is right there. As I was saying, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. This is something that it requires input, effort, time, energy to make something grow. Somebody has intention to put in the effort, the time, the investment to actually see a result. And I think that you're okay with the patient side of things, but you're also not going to wait around for something that's not going to contribute to that growth. It's sort of like a job. You know, if you're not able to grow, if this company isn't providing you what your value is, what your worth is, then you're sort of saying, no, I know what I offer. I know what I bring to the table. I know who I am. And I'm more than willing to move on from something that's just going to waste your time. So there's a thing here that I feel you're looking around, or you're connecting with those who have a level of belief and commitment to the path that you're on. It's not fair weather friends. It's not casual acquaintances. It's not people that we just go on trips with because we want to have a partner to travel with. You're better off here, Taurus, to do the things that you want to do with or without someone. I know the Hermit, what's at the bottom of the deck? The Tower. The Hermit's not here, but I feel like this Hierophant is saying it's Taurus's energy. It's you. You're gaining the strength to do and to live and to follow the direction of where you're supposed to be and what you need to do. And you're not willing to sit there and hold anybody's hand. You don't want to help you need somebody. It's like, I don't want to go to work and tell all of my employees what to do. You know what you need to do. There's a sense of like understanding your role. Show up, contribute so that we can all grow, we can all benefit, kind of thing. It's like a commitment to the greater good. It's a commitment to the bigger purpose here with that Hierophant. It's like, it also feels like a sense of, if you believe in prayer, if you believe in the power of people and the power of prayer, where 2 or more are gathered, this is where things take place. It's because these 2 people in this connection are committed to believing and contributing and putting in the effort and putting in the commitment to growing this relationship, this lifestyle, this whatever this is. And I feel like you're here saying, I don't want to sit here and teach somebody what to do or how to do it, or to ask them, in a sense. It's coming towards you with the offering that you require to keep this situation moving forward, to keep it moving up. Is there any healing advice around this? You want to see your efforts pay off here, Taurus. You want to see things show. You want to see things like, it's like, I want to have something to show for here in a way. I want to be able to might know that my efforts and my time and the people that are contributing are actually paying off here for everybody to benefit too. That's the thing. There is something that it may be a little bit difficult to continue moving forward on this path. There might be a little bit of challenge there for you, but stay faithful and believe. There's that Taurus energy. I think you do. I think you are committed here, Taurus. That's the thing. You're committed to showing up to get the job done in whatever area this is. Is there any healing advice for Taurus on this? The Moon card. Okay, I think you're overcoming or releasing any fears, overcoming the unknown. You need transparency. You can't have somebody coming in not sharing. You can't deal with a secretive situation or not sharing. Removing the emotions from a situation, especially if they're of fear or the unknown, like the secrets. The advice, the Moon. This is like transparency, allowing things to finally, it's like show up, clear, concise, transparent. It's about transparency. You have a lot of majors here. It's like proven results, proven track record, knowing what to expect. Is there anything else? And then we'll close up. The Hangman. Yeah, this is the thing. As I said, you're not going to sacrifice and be held back or stay stuck in something that you're trying to continue to move forward. You have the Chariot here. So it's just saying here, at all costs, Taurus, do not stay stuck in something or deal or sacrifice your own emotional well-being to, stay in a situation that's not serving you, that's not showing up for you. I think this is really about you give what you get and you get what you give. I might title your reading that. You get what you give and you give what you get kind of thing. You want to understand here, how some people, they're like, I don't know why I'm so stuck in life. I don't know. They're not really being truthful. They're not looking at the situation, or they're not seeing it for the truth. They're not seeing it for what it is. There's something that you are saying, I don't want to have that outcome. I don't want to be like, I don't know why my life is not, I don't know why I'm not getting better as I sit back and eat fast food and pop all day and smoke cigarettes. Or not, I'm not judging. I'm just saying, like, if you're having an issue, we need to look at what we're doing and not turn a blind eye. So there's something about that. It's like, you can't just shove things under the rug, and nor do you want to be in situations that are doing that. That's kind of the thing, or the healing advice is like, take a closer look, take a magnifying glass if you need to, and take a look at what's real and what's in front of you and why things are the way they are and why things are changing for the better and why things are not changing that you need to have, that you need, progress. I think it's kind of like, overall, this is you wanting to see, and you're seeing like, oh, my life is working out because I'm doing these things. This process is working out. My relationship is improving because we're having these conversations, because we're getting to the bottom of things, because we're not resisting the other person or keeping it shallow. You're calling shit out, the Judgment, the Empress. You're wanting to come in with a place of honesty is the best policy here, because that's how we heal. The truth can hurt sometimes in a way, but it ultimately creates the healing. It brings the connection together. It's like transparency. And I think this kind of spills over into areas of your life. It's like somebody who doesn't live one way, and then on the other side of their life, they don't follow the same pattern, the same behaviors. It's like commitment over here, committed to their job, loyal to their boss, but not in their personal relationship. It's consistency. You give what you get. You get what you give. Okay? 7 of Wands, the bottom of the deck, again. 8 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, okay? Again, it's like allowing somebody to come forward without hitting walls, vice versa. Allowing something or someone to express, to share love, to share emotion, without being confronted with a defensive mechanism or a fear. And again, it's like, that's what could be holding things back. It's like somebody who you keep knocking on their door and they don't answer. I've been trying. I tried. It's never going to move. It's never going to change if you don't answer that door. Somebody that is trying to make things flow, trying to make things happen. So you can't blame them, or they can't blame you if Chariot energy shows up and you're like, I'm moving on from that. Sorry, too little, too late. Or I need, there's a thing here about commitment to the bigger picture. Having faith that if we're both on the same page and we're both contributing, this is what allows you to grow stronger. This is allows you to build a stronger connection. And this allows you guys to move in a sort of forward movement while still enjoying life. That's the thing. I think the Three of Cups is like, it should be enjoyable, Taurus. It should be fun. It should be celebratory. It should be a good thing, even through some of the challenges that we have. Because some people go through challenges and the fun is gone. They shut down, they put the walls up, they close up, they don't want to talk about it. You know, they feel maybe sensitive or offended or whatever that is. So silent treatment, I'm hearing. Somebody, there could have been this, or a little bit of silence or space. It's maybe silent treatment. Okay. Let's take a look at the wisdom of the Tao. Some of the signs you could be connecting with: Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Pisces. You're in a really good place here, Taurus, because you're taking charge of your life. You're sort of saying, like, if I want to improve my life, if I want healthier relationships, if I want more money, if I want healthier body, healthier mind, I'm gonna do the work. I'm gonna do what it takes, and I'm gonna surround myself with like-minded, effective people that are contributing and helping you get to where you want to be. I think you've made your mind up about no longer settling or being in situations in your life that just don't serve you, or that you're just like, I'm done putting in all this work and making no money. I'm done putting in all this time and energy and having no love back, or, you know, you're not here to waste any more time. Because you've realized that it's only held you back. Be patient. Okay, you are not patient enough. Patience is not about doing nothing. Patience is knowing profoundly that nothing can be done to change the situation in the present moment. Wait, and the inevitable will materialize. Okay, so there could be something here that is still requiring you. And I think that that's right there with the Seven of Pentacles. I may have said something around that some things take a little bit of time. So there could be that as well, patience, because I did feel a bit of resistance from the Knight of Pentacles, that maybe something is showing up not quite to your time frame or expectation. But I think regardless here, Taurus, you're coming from this place of just knowing. It's not that you don't have patience, I think. It's that there's a difference. I always say, like, I have a lot of patience. I don't have tolerance. So there's certain things that you will just not tolerate. And that's where I think this might be. Somebody say, you're not being patient with me. No, I'm very patient with you. I don't tolerate that behavior or that mentality or that approach. So there could be a difference of what you're willing to accept and tolerate and what you're not willing to. Because I think that you're feeling like this is not productive. It's like, I'm not willing to tolerate that type of food in my life, or whatever, sugar or whatever. I can't tolerate that. I'm patient. I'll cook something. Anyways, I won't go off. But Taurus, I want to wish you guys a great day. I hope this message helps. Thanks again for all of your likes, your shares, your comments. I appreciate it. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care.